this morning with a bad hangover, and my penis was missing again. This happens all the time. It's detachable. This comes in handy a lot of the time. I can leave it home when I think it's going to get me in trouble, or I can rent it out when I don't need it. But now and then I go to a party, get drunk, and the next morning I can't, for the life of me, remember what I did with it. First I looked around my apartment and I couldn't find it, so I called up the place where the party was. They hadn't seen it either. I asked them to check the medicine cabinet, cause for some reason I leave it there sometimes, but not this time. So I told them if it pops up to let me know. I called a few people who were at the party, but they were no help either. I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis for too long. It makes me feel like less of a man, and I really hate having to sit down every time I take a leak. After a few hours of searching the house and calling everyone I could think of, I was starting to get very depressed, so I went to the Kiev and ate breakfast. Then as I walked down 2nd Avenue towards St. Mark's Place, where all those people sell used books and other junk on the street, I saw my penis lying on a blanket next to a broken toaster oven. Some guy was selling it. I had to buy it off him. He wanted $22, but I talked him down to 17. I took it home, washed it off, and put it back on. I was happy again, complete. People sometimes tell me I should get it permanently attached, but I don't know. Even though sometimes it's a pain in the ass, I like having a detachable penis.
I just got to Pine and Cedar Lake and Raptor Ridge Trailhead. It was a nice drive, easy. Done it a million times. Let's take a look at what it looks like outside. Some big trees. It is kind of cold. Let's get it. What is up? I am currently on the Pine and Cedar Lake trails, Bellingham, Washington. The beginning of this trail is so fucking brutal, man. Just fucking 1.6 miles of mostly what feels like straight up. I'd say 60 to 70% of the whole beginning of the 1.6 miles is super steep, and it just fucking kicks my ass. My first time hiking this season or year, so I'm definitely out of shape, and I need to stop smoking weed, that is. Most of these are cedar trees. Those mossy ones right there, I think those are alders.
Wow.
So beautiful. It's like 50 some degrees, although it feels kind of low 40s. It is cold out here. Gonna get a little video of me actually doing some hiking. This is pretty flat. We're going to walk around Bull Cedar and Pine Lake, and then I'm gonna wrap back around and do Raptor Ridge, go to the top of that, and then go back down. So I think in total it'll be 10 to 12 miles. I'm going to take a picture of the map so I can do the math later and figure out exactly how far it is. Gotta track this shit. This tree right here, barber cherry, really bad. Absolutely beautiful. Now, according to somebody I know, there's a pretty nice lake, probably south of, it's south of where I am right now. So that direction. And while they were working for the camp on the lake, they beat a trail to Raptor Ridge from the camp itself. I gotta go back there and do some chainsaw stuff for them. Take out some trees, because I know there's lots of fucking rotted trees. There's one. That one's huge. I can hear a woodpecker off in the distance. Here we go to Pine Lake. Let's go. We should be coming up on the lake very shortly. Pretty sure this is Pine Lake. I kind of forgot, honestly. Yep. Time to walk around it. There are so many fucking mosquitoes. Bam. I'm gonna go walk up to the water. Oh, somebody had a fire. So that was Pine Lake. That was the further one. Now we are going to Cedar Lake. I think I just stepped on shit. Oh well. Something mucky. But Cedar Lake is somewhere over there. If this tree fell right now, it would kill me. Probably. This area needs to have some better tree management. Particularly close to the trails, but that's obvious. I'll do it. I'll do it for $35 an hour. And that's pretty cheap. Just be out here alone doing it myself. Yep. Okay, that was Cedar Lake. So I've finished Pine and Cedar Lake. Gonna go up to Raptor Ridge. Once I get close to it, I'll make a little enough time lapse, but I think I'm gonna enjoy some peace and quiet and not have to carry this fucking camera. Once again, for redundancy, I just finished Pine and Cedar Lake. I'm now going to Raptor Ridge, which the trail is 0.6 miles, and then to get to the top of it is 0.3 miles, so that's 0.9. 1.8 round trip just for this. Let's go. I'm gonna do another video for a minute or two. Everything's finally starting to really pollinate and bloom, so my nose is a little runny. I gotta get a second battery for this GoPro. It's a good thing I brought a power bank. This is a note for the editor and Keith / myself. Definitely need to get a second GoPro. I would like to use this GoPro specifically just for time lapses, and get a newer GoPro specifically for videos. I would definitely throw the super photos on whatever the better GoPro is, and if I get another GoPro, it will definitely be a new one. So 2 batteries for each GoPro as well, and then probably at least 2 power banks. The one power bank I do have though is quite beefy, so I don't think it would be necessary to have 2. However, if I really want to make sure I'm set, especially if I have GPS equipment and a phone, then it'd be very good to have a third, just in case, especially if I'm with other people. Not going to make other people carry power banks for me. But definitely with 2 people, I'm sure I would be the person doing all the filming and that stuff. So in return, they would have to carry a little bit more water and food, but not that much. It's not like this stuff weighs very much. I just got to a point where I can't hear the freeway. I can't hear any cars. Okay, I can still hear something. I can definitely hear the hum of all the semi-trucks from the freeway. This whole trail is quite close to the freeway. Once you get over Raptor Ridge, in my opinion, to the top of it, and if you go back down the other side to not Gothic Basin, that's not even close to here. Once you get over the summit to Raptor Ridge and go towards the Oyster Dome area and all the other ones over there, I'm not sure what else is over there anymore. Once you get over there, you can't hear much of the freeway. It's just pretty much the bay along with Chuckanut Drive which certainly does have quite a bit of traffic, but it may or may not be closed due to a rock slide right now. Not 100% sure on that. Alright, time to go time-lapse mode. Yo, this dead tree is fucking massive. Sick. Alright. I think I'm almost to the top. Shouldn't be too much longer, but I always remember this fucking rock formation. Big ass boulder with some steps. My GoPro's getting low on battery. I think it should be plenty fine. This thing just fucking sucks battery though. Sucks the fucking life out of it so quick. I just saw a woodpecker right up there. I bet that's the woodpecker I've been hearing. A keen eye must one have out here. Oh, we're just about there too. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes. So many fucking mosquitoes, goddamn. Something's been sleeping in there. What I said earlier about those rock formations, this whole mountain is just covered in exposed rock like this. I wish I knew more about geology so I could get all intelligent on you. I'm gonna get all intelligent over you, regardless. There's a squirrel or a chipmunk up there, making a bunch of noise.
SpongeBob, I see him.
Oh, I see him. They're fighting on that fir tree, or at least playing. Dope. What? That was my attempt at making a squirrel noise, or chipmunk noise. It wasn't very good. He's probably telling me to get the fuck out of this place. But here's the top. Very beautiful. I love this view. I haven't seen this in a long time. Scared the shit out of that bird. Dude, I've never seen so much wildlife up here. It must be way more active when it's not 100 fucking degrees out. Insane. Right there, I think that's Oyster Dome. You can see there's a big clear cut operation. Right there, there's a bunch of dead stuff. I'm sure there's a logging road, like obviously right where they're going, but it's very hard to see. I'm sure you might not be able to see it with the GoPro camera, but if you look hard enough, you can see Mount St. Helens Way in the background. Right about here, somewhere. I can see it pretty easily. Looks like it's floating in the air right now. Alright, I got to the top. Time to leave. I want to go back home and chill. I'm currently on a shortcut to get back to the parking lot. This last part is very, very steep. So I'm gonna not record. See you later.